Hey guys, I'm Steve Boomhauer.
I'm John Ackerman.
And today we're going to talk about the Phase 5 Gizmo. The Gizmo is our first and longest running foil board design that we have made. It comes in the Flex Tech V2 build. It's got a full deck pad, some redesigned foot straps for this year, looking super killer. Wider nose design, little bump wing down here, bringing the tail in. Still got your carbon strip down the center, fin tracks.
Yeah, the Gizmo, this is basically my go-to board for all-around riding. It's definitely the most stable board for dock starts and just learning how to ride and stay in the wave without the rope on the foil. The length is great. You want a little bit of length to first get into foiling just to be stable and learn how to pump and whatnot. But what's great about this board is a little bit of the wing right here, which gives you a little bit of maneuverability options when getting close to the wave. Thickness is great. It's basically one of my go-to boards. There's plenty of room in the box to move your foil forward and back. And another key feature is how wide the nose is. So when you cavitate the foil, you have plenty of board to come down in the water and get lifted back up on foil. Leaning more towards advanced riders, but also great for beginners too.
Cool. And the length on this, you mentioned length, this comes in one length, which is the 54 inch.
Yeah, that's what makes this board so great, is the 54 inch is kind of like the magic number for dock starts, riding. And also you can take the straps in and out. It's great strapless. And when you're wanting to strap up, it's also good too for beginning. You definitely want to be on those straps when starting out.
The straps, starting out.
A lot safer.
So as you get more comfortable riding, you can undo the straps, go strapless.
And start moving your feet around the board, getting a little creative strapless.
Killer. So that is the Phase 5 Gizmo. Check it out.
Woo.
The Phase 5 chip. This comes in one size, 50 inch. It's built in our Flex Tech V2 technology. It's got the full deck pad, has our new updated foot straps for this year. Got all the color accents, they look real sleek, real nice. Got the carbon strip down the center, and you got the dual track system for the foil.
Clearly this board looks awesome for this year. I love the full deck pad. The foot straps are in a perfect spot. This board is definitely your high intensity advanced board. This is when you maybe tried the Gizmo board and you want to get on something more aggressive, do some tighter turns. Thickness is still just right there with the Gizmo, so you get plenty of float when you cavitate. There's still a lot of board on the water when you hit the water coming off the foil.
Right.
And yeah, I love the shape. I love how this board is a pulled in surf style nose.
Yeah, more surf style.
Gives you a lot of good side to side carving in my opinion. You can still dock start this, maybe a little more difficult, but this is for the guys who want to shorten up their board, get a little more aggressive with the turns, get more aggressive with the airs. But yeah, what can be said about the chip? It's a great board, super fun to change it up, and I love riding it.
So good high performance foil shape, probably great for wave riding, obviously.
Oh yeah.
So you can,
just a little
more turns,
more manageable when getting real high performance and aggressive on the foil ride.
All right, killer.
But still plenty of board to recover, and keeps that surf style feel underneath your board.
All right, sweet. So that's the Phase 5 chip. Be sure to check it out. We're gonna talk about the Phase 5 Gadget.
Yeah, that I recently helped design, and we came up with this new skim style that's really good for beginners, but also has some really cool key features. So I would say that buying the Phase 5 Gadget foil board, you have an all-in-one package from beginners. A lot easier to get up on because that skim profile will let you get under the water and get on top of the board before you actually master the foil riding.
So it's easier to sink.
A lot easier to sink. More controllable with these offset foil straps in your front foot that also allows you to be a little more comfortable for airs and also beginning.
Cool.
So a lot of great features on this board, and like I said, I helped design it, so I wanted to give you the all-in-one foil board experience with the Skim Style Gadget.
Total package. And it's built in our skim style build, which is an epoxy carbon, the CIV. It's got the Anegra lines running through it. It's real nice looking, and it complements the foot straps real nice. These are new redesigned foot straps for this year.
Full deck pad.
Yep.
You can obviously take the straps out and ride it strapless. I like to do that a lot, but then I throw the straps on when any beginners are riding or when I want to do some airs, even do a flip or two. What's really cool is the wide nose. The wide nose on our foil boards has worked pretty well, just like our Gizmo, for when you cavitate. You have a lot of width to catch yourself and get back up on foil. Super easy recovery.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's got a new you got a graphic on it.
Oh yeah, cool new graphic. Obviously your foil box is more towards the back. I ride it with Go Foil, so a lot has to do with where you position your foil. We have a lot of lift, so I ride it further back. Obviously on our Nova foil, you can ride it farther forward. So there's just a lot of things you can do with this board. It's kind of the complete foil board experience. The Gadget comes in 2 sizes. This one's the 53. This is gonna be great for beginner riders and larger riders. I ride the 49, which is a smaller version, which is better for advanced expert riders. And also maybe some of the smaller kids that are starting to foil and the women that are foiling, just anyone smaller. Hope you enjoy it. Love to see you guys out there.
We're gonna dive into something really exciting right now, which is our new supreme upgraded foil packages for this year. We're really excited about it. We have teamed up with Go Foil, did the Phase 5 Go Foil collab. Go Foil is one of the originators, if not the originator, of surf foiling.
All right, so I had an idea to collab Phase 5 and Go Foil, and this is the exact package and setup that I was riding. So this is what I recommended, and this is what's gonna come with the package, and I love this setup behind the boat. We have the 31.5-inch mast, the GT 1250, and the 14.5 tail wing. The reason I chose this setup is because it's such a well-rounded setup behind the boat. You can dock start it, you can pump the second roller, you can ride the first wave. This is just the all-around setup. You won't be disappointed. You won't feel like you have to change the wing within a year. And that's the coolest thing about foiling is once you get dialed on a setup, you want to start buying new front wings and everything like that. So that's why we have these on the table.
Awesome additions here.
Yeah, so let's break into the different wings. So we're launching the GT series, and what's really cool about the GTs is that they have this step in the wing. And that allows you to break the wing out and still be able to recover super easy, and that's what this step in the wing does.
Okay.
So when your wing comes out of the water, you can get these cool wing out turns, and it just recovers instantly, which is really cool. So we got some different sizes here.
Yeah,
this is the 1250. This is the next step up, the 1400. And then here we have the 1770. And now for the big dog, we have the 2200. And this is like the dock start champion. You see me doing beach starts and just effortlessly jumping off the dock, and that's the 2200.
This is this one right here.
So the 1250 is great because it's really maneuverable behind the boat, and you can get some really intense carves on it. And if you're good enough, you can still dock start it. But when you want to dock start with ease, you go to the 2200, and you just always kind of start working your way up.
Right.
The 1400 is just the next step up from this one. 1770s next, and then the 2200. So you can dock start all of these, but how aggressive you want your foiling to be is the next question.
Gotcha. So
now,
more stable on the bigger sizes.
Yes.
Right?
As you go up.
The smaller ones, more maneuverable.
Get more
aggressive.
stable, more lift.
Or if you're just a bigger guy or rider, one of these might be more suiting, or
Absolutely.
no?
If you're the big rider who's looking to just cruise the second wave, definitely go with the GT 2200. Because this thing is epic. I mean, it's just effortless.
Cool.
But another thing I want to talk about, we have 2 tail wings here. So this is the next step up, the FT20. And what this does, this allows you to get more pumping lift on a smaller wing, or if you just want the absolute biggest pump wing, because you see guys that are pumping for like 2 minutes off the dock, you pair these two, you get your long rear wing, and then your 2200 front wing, and you're pumping for minutes at a time. And it's also good for that big rider, larger rider who wants that stability. This is so stable behind here, so the wider you get, the more stable you get.
So
For
ultimate cruiser setup.
ultimate. But
Bigger
yeah,
rear. All right.
I recommend
gotcha.
this, my package to everyone. This is a great beginner setup and a really pro level setup. This is what I ride. And then yeah, you can just get creative and switch wings and level up as fast as you can. And
All right, John, so let's talk about the GoFoil construction, maybe versus another brand or other foil constructions out there. Because this seems super light to me when I think.
so the plate is all in one. So this is all attached. And
So
the
totally integrated here.
totally integrated,
piece.
so you don't, this is all in one piece. The fuse is all one piece.
Right.
So all you have is your 2 screws for the wing, which is amazing, you know?
Right, 1 screw each wing.
Yeah, you just pop those on, screw them in. GoFoil stands out
So this,
from the rest.
that really sets it apart from the other options out there. So killer. Thanks for explaining that.
Totally.
We are going to talk about the Phase 5 Nova foil package, and John is going to tell you a little bit about the stock setup and a couple of accessories we have to add on.
So with the package, it comes with the 28-inch Nova mast, along with the 76-centimeter front wing and the 42-centimeter rear wing. And this is a great setup for everything, really good for beginners. I want to mention that it weighs a little more, which works alongside with a beginner rider because it gets the board nice and stable. So
Okay.
it's great for a beginner rider. This is going to be your first foiling experience, I would recommend. And then along with accessories, with beginners, the 18-inch mast is really good because it doesn't fly that high. So people that are scared of foiling or haven't gotten into it yet, you can buy this mast, which makes everybody comfortable, and they're not going to take any hard wipeouts and only flying that high.
So you're staying lower to the water.
Yes,
I would imagine maybe even easier to get up on.
100%.
Okay.
Yep, so go with an easier mast, then you can go with an upgraded front wing. This is a 1000, and this is great for dock starts, great for riding the second roller, foiling at ease, good pumping, just kind of like another upgraded setup for this front wing. Now this wing's great too because it pumps really good, it carves really well, and it's great for the first wave. So this package is good as is, and then when you want to get some accessories and move up,
Got
get
a
some
few
other riders
options.
into foiling, we got some options.
All right, cool.
So there's 2 positions on the Phase 5 Nova foil. Here in the foil package, we have it set up in A. A is the recommended foil position. And especially when riding the 1000, you want to ride in A position where your mast is over the wing. There's 2 holes here for B position, and it's really just for the rider that's trying to go out of the box and get a little more aggressive. But mostly I recommend the A for all wings, and that seems to work the best.
Okay, B position just if you're feeling crazy, want to try something new.
Yeah,
But overall, A position is where you want to be.
absolutely.
All right, cool.